Hello, and thanks for stopping by. So today I will be telling you a little bit about some really cool work on the role of familiarity in autobiographical memory. Now, remembering autobiographical memories generally involves some sort of a cue that triggers a memory in our minds. And what we know from past research is that our ability to remember these memories with all their associated details relies heavily on recollection-based memory processes. However, the role of another memory process known as familiarity is less clear. And so, to address this, we ran two behavioral experiments that manipulated the familiarity of the cue, initiating the retrieval of an autobiographical memory. Specifically, we manipulated the lifetime familiarity of the cues, which is basically reflective of how much cumulative experiences someone has with the concept represented by a cue. So starting with experiment 1, we asked participants to use the presented cues to access a specific memory as quickly as possible. And here we looked at reaction times. In experiment 2, we asked participants to think of a memory and to describe that memory in as much detail as possible. And here we examined their memory descriptions to assess their episodic content. In both the experiments, we also collected ratings associated with the retrieved memories. And then finally, at the end of each experiment, participants completed a cue rating task where we collected subject-specific ratings of cue familiarity and cue-related knowledge, which we later used when analyzing our data. For the sake of time, I'll just mention a couple of our significant findings, starting with the finding that the memories that were retrieved in response to highly familiar cues were accessed more quickly, and that these memories were of more recently experienced events. We also found that these memories were rated to be more vivid and were described with more episodic details. And so altogether then, these data provide evidence suggesting that cue familiarity can affect autobiographical memory, and it does so by facilitating the retrieval of these memories.